So I just want to go over a couple inexpensive alternatives to the Ford clock spring steering wheel control connector. As you can see here, we have two different connectors from two different vehicles. They both fit the WPT-1242 / WPT-440 connector end type, which will fit directly into clock spring steering wheel control for a Ford vehicle. Now, the primary difference between these two is these two on the left here come out of a 2000 to 2005 Ford Explorer, and the one on the right here is an 04 to 08 F-150. And you can see the pinouts. If you want all of the pinouts, you're going to want to grab the Explorer connector. This simply sits right behind the airbag on both of these vehicles. Two 8mm bolts right behind the caps that hold the airbag onto the steering column and steering wheel, and right behind these they're just held in with plastic clips. That's what connects into the clock spring steering wheel area, and then adjacently on this side here we have the cruise control, volume up and down, and so on and so forth, and grounding for their respective vehicles. Now, the plugs there for each of those is a little bit different. This style right here being the F-150, and this style right here being for the Ford Explorer. But given that you won't use either of those, it's a moot point. So what I did here is I just took the sheathing off, and these are interconnected between the left and right controls on both of these vehicles. So you got an orange stripe green cable that interconnects both left and right side controls on both of these harnesses. The shorter the interconnecting piece, the interconnecting piece is the longer of the two cables. You can see here that gets you about 9 inches of length, whereas I think it's the left side control is only about 7.5 inches. So what you can do on this connector here is simply chop it off right there at that end and not use the shorter of the two if you need the longer length. It will not affect anything. More often than not, you're only using the first two pins anyway. So the black stripe red on there in the end, you can get rid of those as well. They're not really generally needed for the retrofit for the 05 to 09 to a 2010 to 14 steering wheel. This will go ahead and save you $50 if you're at the yard pulling the steering wheel already. Just head over to a Ford Explorer, 2005 being the latest model year. Pop these one off. It takes about 2 minutes. Saves you $50. I think I paid $1 a piece for these at the yard. Alright, have a good one.